Hi everyone, I am here tonight with another story from our Miracles Do Happen book. This one tonight is by Beverly LaHoot Schwind, and it is called 40 Balloons. Are there any visitors here? I asked as I taught in our children's church. One little girl in a pink shirt and blue jeans raised her hand. Welcome to our children's church. Did you come with anyone? Yes, I came with Tammy. Tammy would like you to introduce your visitor. Her name is Mary Beth, and she lives next door. She's new. Thank you, Tammy, for bringing Mary Beth today. We have a special person here to share a story. Miss Nancy teaches many children in a country called Guatemala. Remember, we sent school supplies with her last time she visited us, and she is going to tell us how happy we made the children there. Please be polite as Miss Nancy shares with us. The children all settled in their chairs as Miss Nancy talked. At the close of class, I awarded prizes. I want to give a balloon to someone who sat so content during our speaker. Our guest, Mary Beth, gets the red balloon. I also have a gift for the person who can recite the memory verse from last week. Tammy quickly raised her hand and recited the verse. I called her to the front and handed her a pack of gum that she took without enthusiasm. In her heart, Tammy wanted the red balloon. After church, Tammy told her mother that Mary Beth hadn't really sat that still. In fact, she even had poked her a couple of times. The girls sat in the back seat of the car on the way home. Tammy tried to trade the pack of gum for the balloon. Mary Beth just held on to her red balloon and said no. Tammy continued to try to bribe Mary Beth into trading her the balloon for other things that she had at home, but nothing tempted Mary Beth to part with her balloon. In fact, Mary Beth seemed to like the balloon even more every time Tammy offered her a trade item. I'm not going to share my gum with you, Tammy announced. She turned her face to the window. Tammy's mother heard the conversation and reminded the girls that it was a blessing to share. Remember, when you share what you have, it blesses you. The back seat became very quiet as Tammy held the gum in her hand and Mary Beth squeezed a string of her red balloon. Reluctantly, after a long pause and a disgusted look, Tammy opened her pack of gum and offered Mary Beth a piece. Gladly she accepted it and held tightly to her red balloon as she enjoyed the gum. That afternoon, Tammy and her friend were playing in the yard near the barn. Suddenly, over the trees, high in the sky, came a strange sight. 40 balloons bounced to the ground in Tammy's yard. She squealed with delight and ran to catch the bundle of strings. Oh, Mom, Jesus really does bless us when we share. Tammy's mom was stunned when she saw the bundle of balloons. Was it a miracle that balloons landed in a country yard? No, the miracle was that the balloons came to a little girl who was trying to believe that sharing was a good thing, even if she did not feel it. The words of belief came quickly to her as she saw the 40 balloons around her. The balloons had traveled over miles of countryside, hundreds of yards, and then landed where a 7-year-old was struggling with a lesson in sharing. Yes, Jesus would do that. Tammy and her friend sat in the yard staring at the bundle of golden balloons. What are you going to do with all those balloons? Her friend inquired. I'm thinking, mumbled Tammy. Mom, what do you think I should do with all these balloons? Do you want to share them? Yes, I want to give them all away. Tammy's mom smiled and told Tammy she had an idea. Tammy, her friend, and her mom got in the car and drove to the nursing and rehabilitation campus a few miles away. With permission, they walked through the facility with a bundle of golden yellow balloons. Tammy knocked shyly on the door of the first resident, but after the greeting to come in, she felt happy as she presented 2 balloons to the woman sitting in the chair by her bed. Room by room, the girls delivered the balloons to the residents until their hands were empty. On the way home, Tammy told her mom, "This was the best day of my life." See how happy you can make someone just with a balloon. This was sharing.